Please be seated. Thanks. Welcome, friends, family, and one treasured acquaintance. We're here today to celebrate as we watch Adam and Laurie join hands in marriage. We're here to laugh at them. We're here, some of us may cry, although if we haven't already started. But most of all, we're here to wish them well as they begin their new life together. You know, I've watched, if someone would have told me I'd be in this position watching this 16 years ago when we started friendships, I'm happy to be here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I've watched this relationship mold into something beautiful. I would go home at night and tell my Kevin, mark my words, Adam and Laurie are going to be together. One day I was at work, and I think we were on a group project, can't remember quite what it was. And I was sitting in another coworker's office, and I said to her, I don't want to gossip, but I wish I could tell you something that I know. And she said, well, I wish I could tell you something that I know. And I looked at her and I said, wait, do you know what I know? She goes, well, I don't know, do you know what I know? I said, well, maybe we both know. So then I said, okay, on the count of three, let's talk about what we know. And we both said, Adam and Laurie. And we laughed, and I said, oh man, I feel so great to get that out, but we still can't even talk about it. Apparently we all knew, even Adam, but Laurie quite yet. Laurie came over to my house that night, and she said, Adam asked me out. And I said, yeah, I know. And she goes, well, that's impossible that you know that, because he just asked me. And I said, Kevin, come upstairs. Did I not tell you that Adam and Laurie were going to be together? I said, yeah, she did. So I thought that was pretty cool that we all knew about Laurie. And so I was really, really excited when I heard that they were together. You know, marriage is a sacred institution in our culture. It's a tradition of partnership, trust, dependence on one another to navigate sometimes through stormy seasons of life. People have said that marriage requires things like work, commitment, and sacrifice. And certainly all those things are true. No matter what that looks like in the end, a healthy marriage always needs a solid foundation. It begins with love. But what does that really mean? People say they love chocolate. Is that the same thing? Is that the same thing that we need for a solid marriage? Well, of course not. The love we need comes from being willing to make those sacrifices. The love we need comes from being committed and working with one another. The love we need means maintaining open communications with one another, even when it's difficult. The love we need makes the work it takes all worth it. On top of the foundation of love, with a mixture of work, sacrifice, and commitment, we can build things like trust, intimacy, and all the beautiful things that makes a marriage worthwhile. Adam and Laurie, are you ready to proclaim that foundation of love for one another inside of the heavens and these witnesses?
We are.
Adam, do you take Laurie to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you honor her, cherish her, love, trust, commit to her through joy and pain, sickness and health, and whatever life may throw at you both until death do you part?
I do.
Laurie, do you take Adam to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you honor and cherish him, love, trust, commit to him through the joy and pain of sickness and health, and whatever life may throw at you both until death do you part?
I do.
At this time, Adam and Laurie will exchange rings. The wedding ring is a symbol of binding, a symbol of attachment and of belonging, not a possession, but a partnership. Adam, please repeat after me. Laurie, I promise to love you and commit to you my whole life.
Laurie, I promise to love you and commit to you my whole life.
I promise to be there for you when you need me.
I promise to be there when you need me.
To be honest with you, to be faithful to you and you alone.
To be honest with you and faithful to you and you alone.
And walk through the valleys of life together.
And walk through the valleys of life together.
Just as we will stand atop mountains together.
Just as we will stand atop mountains together.
Laurie, repeat after me. Adam, I promise to love you. I promise to love you, commit to you my whole life.
Adam, I promise to love you and commit to you my whole life.
I promise to be there for you when you need me.
I promise to be there for you when you need me.
To be honest with you, to be faithful to you and you alone.
To be honest with you and to be faithful to you and you alone.
And to walk through the valleys of life together.
And to walk through the valleys of life together.
Just as we will stand atop mountains together.
Just as we will stand atop mountains together.
Adam and Laurie, you have proclaimed love, commitment to one another in the sight of these witnesses and myself. I'm so happy to pronounce you by the power vested in me in the Universal Life Church, the state of Oregon, husband and wife. Adam, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to present to you Adam and Laurie Sprower.